been watching such crappy TV lately that I finally thought to myself, you know what, I probably should try to learn something.
Hello there, my name's John.
So
I'd like to welcome you to this tournament.
You know, because right there in the title it says
Let's
Learning
see if we can
Channel.
get to the top of that leaderboard.
No, I got sucked into a show on the Learning Channel. The show was entitled Struck by Lightning. A full hour of interviews with people who had been struck by lightning and who had survived. Which, I'm glad they picked those
This one's
people.
looking good.
That'd have been a long-ass hour had they not, you know. But the show was horrible because every single story was exactly the same. They're always interviewing some guy in the deep, deep South, like 4 T's. He's like, all of a sudden I
Looking
noticed that
at
there was
a
a storm
210
abroad.
or so yard shot here.
And I thought to myself, I should go up on my roof and play a trumpet. Skies got all dark, and I thought I need to work on my big ball of tinfoil out in the backyard.
People amaze me, man. It's like for 3 days we've been having a concrete porch put on the back of our house. For 3 days there's been a concrete truck parked in my front yard. My neighbor came over there today and he goes, "You pouring concrete?" I said, "No, we're making big margaritas." Here's your sign. When I was in Washington, D.C., I'm using the phone. I got the phone in my hand, a public phone booth. The phone is in my hand. A man taps on the glass and says, "You using the phone?"
Nice.
I said, "No, I'm Superman. I'm just looking for my costume." Here's your sign. I got this one from a lady who emailed it to me. I thought it was cute. Her daughter was going to bake a cake for the family for the first time, and she was reading the directions on the box, and one of the directions said, "Grease the bottom of the pan." So she greased the bottom of the pan. Little house fire. When my kids were little, we were getting ready to go on a vacation. We were at the airport, and we were going to pre-board, because that's why you have children, so you can pre-board. So I walk up to the doorway, and I said, "We'd like to pre-board." And the flight attendant looked me in the eye, and she goes, "Are those your children?" I said, "No, ma'am, we're circus people. These are the little people." Here's your sign. But the best one I've heard all year long happened to me in Los Angeles. I got stuck behind a big rig that had gotten his trailer wedged underneath an overpass. And traffic was backing up. Thank God we were going slow, because I'd have just rear-ended him. Because it was just... So me and the trucker stand on the side of the road waiting for the tow truck to come by. And the highway patrolman walks up. And he looks at the truck.
Even par after the first hole.
I'm thinking, he can't say it. He's a paid
And
official.
second hole coming up.
Sure enough, he looked at the truck and said, "You get your truck stuck?" And God bless this trucker without missing a beat. He goes, "Nope, I was delivering that overpass. I ran out of gas." There's your sign. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Good night.
You're listening to Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Women's conferences are fun because, ladies, you laugh hard. You know, what do? You tell the person next to you what I
Hope
just
this one
said.
bites.
That always makes me laugh at women's conferences. You just laugh so hard, but it's funnier
Nice.
when you repeat
Way
it
to
to
stick
your
the
friend.
green.
What he said. He keeps saying he come like that. And your friend understands that. I know exactly what he said. Right. So when you said it, but not when he said it. Yeah. Not for men's conferences. That's a comic's worst nightmare right there. Ugh. Looking out over the crowd tonight, there's a few men here tonight. Scare me just a little bit. Like they belong on the side of Mount Rushmore. Oh, so this is humor tonight. Okay. All right. I get those calls. Brother David, we're having a prayer breakfast Saturday morning. It's all men. It's a men's conference. We'd like for you to come share your humor with us because we're a lively bunch. Would you like to be a part of that? I'm thinking, I don't want to be a part of that. So what's the lineup? We're going to meet at 4:30. We're going to sing songs at 4:50. We're going to memorize the book of Leviticus at 5:17. Have breakfast at 5:50. Would you like to be a part of that? Be a part of that? I'd rather walk in a trailer park and scream, NASCAR stinks. Are you kidding? I don't want to do that. No way. I'm not doing it.
And that'll keep
like
you at even par. Nice. Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
Oh, it's good fellowship, isn't it? Don't laugh. God will strike you dead. I've seen it. Don't do it. I've got a few single men here tonight going, we don't laugh because then the women won't dig us. They don't dig you anyways. Go ahead and laugh. The bottom line is, ladies, when embarrassing things happen to you, you laugh about it, go on with life, no big deal. Men, we're too dumb to get embarrassed. And
Well,
when
I guess you can't hit all the fairways.
something stupid happened to us, we have to go into counseling and therapy and medication for years. But ladies, you don't care. Watch when people slip and fall on the ice. That's kind of funny. You don't want people
You are
to get
very
hurt.
deep in the
Don't
rough
get me
here.
wrong,
Gonna have to
but
be
ladies,
careful
you're
about
walking
this
along,
one.
You hit that. I didn't see that. I was walking right there. I hit that. Whoops, daisy. I hit right there. I did not see that. And you're mean. You'll get your friends to come and. You found out too. You hit that, and we both found out. I wet my pants. Watch when men fall. They're walking along. Who put that there? Hey. That is not funny. Put some salt on that and let's have a board meeting. That's not funny.
I used to be a teacher. I taught. Yeah? That's what I used to do. I went to school here at Queens College. Got my master's in elementary education, which means I've mastered kindergarten through 5th grade. Anything you need to know about blocks or nap time, I'm your man. Teaching was fun.
This one's for
though,
Birdie.
I was a music teacher. Teaching music was fun because kids love to sing. You know, they'll sing the same songs over and over again, every time like it's the first time. Like the song The Wheels on the Bus. They love that song. By the end of the day, I was ready to lay down in front of the bus. Like, let's go, round and round. Crank it up. Swish, swish, swish. I know the whole damn song. I taught the recorder for a while, which is, yeah. It's like Satan's flute, pretty much, if you're familiar with it. I only taught him 3 notes. B, A, and G. You just learned what I
That was
doing
nice.
the whole year. Get a good look. B, A, and G. I just always hoped that they would never realize.
Okay, 1 under for the round.
Hot cross buns were the exact same freaking song.
All
Nobody ever
right,
did.
let's let her rip.
One time a kid came up to me, hey, Mr. Alexander, this is a C. I was like, shut up. B, A, and G. That's it. Sit down. Sit down. The little ones especially were fun because, like, little kids can't really differentiate between male and female. So I was always Mrs. Alexandro. Right? And at first you try to correct them, you're like, it's Mr.
Nice,
Alexandro.
should be in the
I'm
fairway.
a man. Then after a few weeks, you're like, it's Miss Alexandro. I'm not married. You just meet him halfway, you know? Compliment.
I'd say around 105 yards or so to the pin
I like
here.
watching kids try to say the Pledge of Allegiance, you know? They have no idea what they're saying. They'll try to say it right, but it'll come out like anything. They'll be like, and to the Republic, 4 midgets stand, 1 Asian, 1 the bra, invisible, Miss Liberty, injustice for all. Right? And the other kids will correct them. It'll be like, it's not 4 midgets stand. It's 4 witches stand. So stupid.
For the birdie here.
He thought it was 4 midgets stand. It's 4 witches stand, 1 Asian, 1 the bra.
understand why you can be the worst person that ever lived, but as soon as you die, you automatically become a saint. Isn't it true? I've been to some funerals where I seriously thought I was in the wrong place. Has it happened to you? It was like, are you here for Bill? Who are they talking about? They need that one moment in funerals like they have in weddings. If anyone here thinks that the dearly departed will not be moving on to a better place, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. Yeah, I can jump on that bandwagon.
And that'll keep you at 1 under for the round.
Wouldn't that be great? Honesty at a funeral? No, that's a bad idea. No, you don't want that, because my mother said you should never speak ill of the dead.
From the 5th
said,
hole,
dead.
tee
Now's
off.
the perfect time. I would do that.
I flew from Brussels to Chicago. This was last year. Brussels, Chicago, Chicago to Sioux Falls. All right, where's my South Dakota people? Very nice. I get to Sioux Falls, and I said to the guy, it hurts. Now, I've flown all day, right? I'm going to go to Pierre, South Dakota, where I've got to speak the next morning. I said to the guy, it hurts. I said, how far is Pierre? He said, hop, skip, and a jump, just get on the highway. 3.5 hours later, I get into Pierre. I've traveled for over 16 hours. Now, give me an illustration here. I told you it's about purpose, passion, and pride. I walk into a hotel after traveling all day. My wife is with me. We have our bags. And the girl says this behind the front desk. Do you have a reservation? I said, excuse me? Do you have a reservation? I said, do I need one?
I'd say around 250 yards to go here.
I said, well, you don't look that busy. I know, but it really helps the system if you've got. Do you have one? I says, no. I said, I flew from Brussels to Chicago, Chicago to Sioux Falls. I rented a car, drove 3 hours and 35 minutes. I brought my wife and my bags into this lobby just to say hi to you. She looks at me. You don't write this stuff. She says, hello. You know, my first thought was, as an HR professional, who hired her? Who said, hey, I've got a great one that can work the front desk. She'll be really good.
Could be in the rough
She'll
here.
bring people back again and again and again. She's driven by a purpose. She's fueled by a passion. And, ooh, she has just got so much pride. You have a reservation? And yet in Houston, Texas, September of 2007, I take 2 steps out of a car, walk into a hotel lobby, and you want to know the difference between those that have the desire to make the difference? When I walked into that hotel lobby, a woman said this to me. She says, sir, how are you? I said, I am outstanding. She said, excellent. She said, follow me. I followed her. She goes to the front desk. She says, your name is? I said, Gilliland. She said, excellent, Mr. Gilliland. She said, I bet we have a beautiful room for you. She said, as a matter of fact, I've got some notes in here already. Apparently, your personal assistant called us, she said, I believe 2 days ago, and said that you do not like soda machines, ice machines close to your room, and you don't like the noise of an elevator.
Sitting at 2 under for the round.
This is a beautiful room. You're going to like it. She kept smiling, and then she said, if you'll wait right there, I'll be back.
Okay, hole number 6.
She walks around with the key packet, doesn't hand it to me, takes me to the elevator. She hits the up button, and she says, don't forget, you'll be on the 11th floor. She said, when you get off the elevator, you're going to make a right turn. You'll be down at the end. And I see you're here for 2 days. My name is Melissa. I work 3 to 11 today, 3 to 11 tomorrow. If there's anything else you need, it would be my honor to serve you while you stay at the finest hotel in Houston, Texas. She said, I'm Melissa. Bye-bye.
Okay, on the green.
I'm going up in the elevator thinking, this is amazing. Then I get to my room. Wait to hear this one. I get to my room. Phone rings.
And for the bird.
Melissa? She said, do you like baseball? I said, I love baseball. She said, excellent. She said, we have some extra tickets. The Astros are having a really bad year. You know what she says next? Here's people that make a difference choose to make a difference. She didn't tell me to go to the concierge. She didn't tell me to come downstairs. She didn't tell me to go by the front desk. She didn't even say a bellman would bring them up. She said, if you'll be in your room within the next 10 minutes, she said, it'd be my pleasure and my honor to bring those tickets to you. Man, I'm up in my room still thinking, man, this is unbelievable. All of a sudden, it's her. She's standing with 2 tickets, smiling. She said, here's your tickets. I said, well, thank you, Melissa. I said, there is one little thing I better tell you. She said, what is that? I said, I'm by myself, and there's 2 tickets.
And that'll keep you at 2 under for the round.
It's Larry the Cable Guy. Get it done.
Hi, it's Jeff Foxworthy.
Okay, this is hole number 7 on the tee. Let's do this.
Get her done. the Sirius XM app.
All right.
I do need to lose a little weight, I gotta tell you. I had a threesome last week and I was all by myself. All right. You know it's bad when you go to the buffet and they give you a restrictor plate. All right. But it ain't healthy being big, I gotta tell you. Good Lord. I went in for a checkup the other day and the doctor said, you need to lay off eggs. I go, is my cholesterol bad? He said, no, your farts are killing everybody in this room.
No good.
Don't eat in bed. That's not good for you. It's dangerous, too.
Okay, yeah, we found you in the rough, but I don't think that it's in the deep rough.
I know. I still ain't found the fondue forks. But I tried to lose weight. It's tough. I went jogging last week. I didn't want to. My car broke down in a crappy neighborhood. I lost 8 pounds in my rims. I hate the gym. That's one thing I hate doing. I always get all sweaty and hot, and my Hershey bar melts in my back pocket. I got it.
Nice.
Looks like I crap myself doing squats halfway through there. Ugh. Don't eat before you go to the gym. That ain't good. I had some kettle corn before I went to the gym. Got on the row machine, started getting the popcorn parts on the row machine in there. I ain't kidding. It sounded like a tugboat after 27 minutes. I went to wipe it off with a towel, and the guy running the place goes, just keep that and take that home with you right there. You just keep that. Boy, they're nice in here. I hate them fancy exercises. Anybody ever do any Pilates? You done Pilates? Yeah, I ain't never done no Pilates. In college, I did a lot of pull-outies. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Now, that's good.
Sweet.
My wife said you ought to try yoga. I'm like, if I was that limber, I wouldn't need a wife, for God's sake. That's ridiculous.
Looking at a 19-foot putt from here.
It's hard to lose. My whole family's big, so it runs in the family. I tell you what. We're the reason Cracker Barrel got a gift shop, my family. I ain't kidding you. They built that to keep them all occupied while they restocked the kitchen in there. My sister's a big son of a bitch. Good Lord. I'm telling you, she blowing up like a tick on Dracula, my sister. Dairy Queen got a restraining order out on her this year. My favorite restaurants is Waffle House and Denny's. That's right. I love them. Did you know Waffle House just celebrated their 50th anniversary?
That was brilliant.
And while I was in there, the steak I was eating celebrated its 25th. Don't eat steak at the Waffle House. If you do, you'll be
Okay, so that's going to keep you at 2 under for the round.
Oh, it'll kill you.
Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
I went to a real nice one the other day, and the waitress goes, all our meat is hand rubbed. I'm like, what a coincidence. Nothing beats Denny's, though. That's all-American restaurant right there. I like that. You ever go eat breakfast at Denny's and then go to the toilet and sit in there so long you got to order lunch from the stool? You ever do that? Now I know why they call it the Grand Slam breakfast.
Nice.
Now you're going to poop 4 times before you leave Denny's. My grandma can't handle that food in there. She had a moons over my hammy one time. We was driving home and she got the bubbling up in there. Oh, she farted so hard the side airbag imploded.
Looks like, I'd say around 110 yards or so to the pin.
Do a tuck and roll in the median out there. They thought the engine exploded on the Mercury Squire. Pizza Hut, she can't handle either. Boy, that Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut pissed me off the other day. Remember they had this thing called Cheesy Bites at Pizza Hut? All it was cheese. This is how lazy we've become as a society. They had this thing called Cheesy Bites. Charged about 50 cents more than a regular piece of pizza. All it was a little cheese.
Okay, for the birdie.
But they cut the crust up into little pieces. to make it easier to get to your mouth. That's all it is. They cut it up. That's how lazy we are. I'll tell you something else about cheesy bites. They're delicious. You're listening to Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Here it is. Sirius XM 97.
We got it.
You just never know what's going on in someone's head, and you have to be careful of that, especially because you know what? Some people are drunk all the time, and you just don't even know. Like, some people are drunk right now, and if you are drunk at this show tonight, I want you to know how much I care about you. We're going to let you leave first, okay? So you can spot out where the cops are and take one for the team, okay? That's...
And that'll keep you at 2 under for the round.
Men drink completely different than women. Guys' night out, very different. One guy gets so drunk.
Okay, here we go.
That if his friends remember to bring him home. And that's a big if. They don't walk him in the house the way a woman will walk her drunk friend in that. A woman will take her drunk friend into her home, take her shoes off, walk her into her bedroom, put her in her bed, cover with a blanket, push back her hair, put a towel, a bottle of water, in a bucket. It's gonna be okay. Just get it out. Nobody saw you. Should have wore underwear the fuck. Whatever. A man will bring his friend home and prop him up in between the door and the screen door. And then drive away as fast as possible.
Well, you're on the green. Huge putt coming up. But
man was so drunk he couldn't get out of the
for
cul-de-sac. He just kept
bird.
laughing and laughing and laughing. Till finally someone came out and sponsored him, and thus a legendary pastime was born. Now you know. They left my husband drunk in the car in our driveway once because apparently nobody wanted to deal with me. I don't know why. And this mouth isn't deadly. They left him drunk in the car once. Figured I'd take care of him. I did. I drove him to the closest gay bar I could find. Put his hammer pants on him and left him there. You know what I mean? It's okay. He's too legit. So I hope that you had a good time. I want you to have a good time. I'm trying to raise my son to have fun, and I'm telling you that I'm probably having more fun in my life
and
now.
after 9 holes, you're doing great. Keep up the good work.
He's so much
See you on the back nine.
He's 13 months old, and he farted the other day so loud he scared himself. He would like fart and then cry. And then fart and cry. And I told my husband, I'm like, we have to videotape this, the camera. And he goes, why do you want to videotape it? For YouTube or something? I go, no. For when he gets to be a cocky teenager. And he starts mouthing off. I'll be like, hold on for a second, big shot. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage, shall we? See, here's you. You used to be afraid of your own farts. Now, either you take it down or
so
not,
you're in the rough here.
Make chili and invite all your little friends over. Good night. God bless you. Thank you very much. Good night.
She's a funny lady who can make you laugh. Smile to your lips, thrill to your heart.
Boy, we go way back, you guys. This is the first comedy club I ever worked on. Well, not even worked. I didn't get paid. First comedy club I ever got on stage.
On the green with much work to do.
Nice to be back here. I love it. Yeah, I love DC.
32 feet to the hole here.
I was here for about 15 years. I went to school here. Yeah, shout out to you know. You do know. I'm totally using my degree. Whatever, this is communicating. I am communicating. Don't you judge me. That's what I be telling my mama. People be watching me communicate. It's good to to be here. I know this is not going to sound super feminist, but I want to get married because I cannot pay my bills. I went to try to pay my Macy's credit card bill online, but they had just updated their websites. You had to choose all new security questions to log back in to pay your bill, but all the choices were spouse's mother's name, city you got engaged in, year you got married. And I was like, do you
Okay,
want the money
so
or
that's
not,
going to keep you
Macy?
at 2 under for the round.
If you want the money, you got to ask some single lady questions. Right?
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
Or, who's your favorite Golden Girl? Last time you shaved above the knee.
Thank you guys for being out here. How you doing tonight? Man, I appreciate you guys coming out here, especially in such a great time in my life. This is exciting. In the last year, everybody, I have lost 95 pounds. How about that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you not clapping right there. You're not clapping. That's like, come back when you lose 100 pounds, fatty. I'll clap for you then. You can at least round up. It's true, man. I've lost 95 pounds. I met my
Very
wife when I weighed
nice.
335 pounds. Thank you. That made me feel great. I appreciate that. No way. Nobody gets that huge, fatso. No. Circus animal. Wow. That's huge. Wow. No, man. It's true. I met my wife at 335. You guys think it was hard to meet women at 335? No. No. I was 185 on Match.com. Oh, yeah, right? Uh-huh. A six-pack kicking. Photoshop rocks. It's true, man.
Well,
I'm
looks
gonna
like
tell you a
this
lot of
may
true
be in the
things
deep
about
stuff.
myself tonight. I hope you can handle it. It's true. My wife is actually the first and only woman I have ever been with.
Sweet.
Thank you. That was really awkward, and I appreciate it. And I heard a wow over there, too. Fantastic. Thank you. Made me feel like an ass. No, it's true. I was a virgin until I was 23 years old. Thank you, Ric Flair in the back. I appreciate that. That's fantastic. Woo! No, it's true, man. I was a virgin until 23 years old. Don't react like that, though, man. Don't react because it was a choice.
This one's looking good.
Okay, it wasn't my choice. 3 billion people got together and made a choice and didn't tell me about it. I wish I was at that meeting. I would have fought hard.
3
on my
under for the
side. I
round.
had good points to make, sir. I'll tell you, though, it's exciting. This is true. The
All right,
very
let's
first
haul
time my
off
wife and I
and
ever were
just
together, the very
smash
first time we
this
ever
next
made
drive.
love was on the 4th of July. Yeah, and that was a really cool feeling because the first time I had sex, outside my window I could hear Proud to Be an American by Lee Greenwood. How do you top that? Like I'm proud to be an American, I'm having sex on 23.
Man, did you ever launch that?
I love my wife. We fight, though, from time to time. All couples fight. You guys a couple? How long you been together? 26 years. That's fantastic. Do you ever fight? Occasionally. Yeah. All couples fight, though, don't they? All couples fight. And every couple's had that one fight. You know that fight where you stop and you think
I'd say
to yourself,
around 105
whoa,
yards or so to the pin
did I
here.
just say that? Well, I might as well say everything now. It would kill you to pluck your nose hairs. Bitch. Can't believe my wife said that. I can't. It's really not. It's not appropriate. So you guys married? You've been
Solid
together 26
swing.
years. You married? Did you get your lovely wife an engagement ring before you were married? What's that process like? Sucks ass, doesn't it? She's right there. You don't have to lie. It sucks ass. You're a big burly guy, but it sucks ass. It's not fair, is it? It's not
38
fair.
footer here.
Before I
See
got
what you can
married,
do.
I got my wife a big-ass diamond ring, 2.2 carats. Yeah. I was 335. I had to work it. Hell yeah, I did. I couldn't skimp on that. It's true, though, man. I had a diamond counselor. I had to learn about cut and clarity and color. My wife got my wedding band at Walmart. And she even had it engraved. It says, Dan, I love you, lowest prices always. I tell you, that's like, this sucks ass. You take this back. You take this and that bottle of Diet Dr. Thunder back. You take it back.
I went to the mall today. I got my first manicure and pedicure, which was very exciting. And then right after that, I had my first period. So, yeah, big day. Big day. Big day at first. Felt alive.
And that'll keep you at 3 under for the round.
It was exciting. Let me tell you, ladies, not that bad. Just come on.
Hole number 13.
You know, I got it frustrated a couple times, but I got through it. My last name is Borghetti. I'm Italian, and I'm from the South though. So being from the South and being Italian, I'm not really accepted by like the real Italians.
Heading for the
I couldn't
green
go to the
here.
mafia and be like, so what are y'all doing? Like, what is that? I like spaghetti. When they came over here, most Italians went to New York, Boston, like somewhere up north. Like, that's just where the boats were going. And we ended up in Tennessee, and I don't even think that's a stop, really. Like, I don't know if they rang the bell too early or something, and then they're like,
Putting from around 16
out.
feet out.
I didn't mean to. Enjoy Tennessee. It'll be a great time. I don't know if anybody's in a gang here. I don't know. That guy. That's cool if you are. I don't mind gangs. I like the camaraderie of a gang. But the reason I never joined a gang is the only gang I knew about was in Tennessee. And the only way out of this gang was you had to die.
Perfect.
Like, that was the only way you could leave. Which is a pretty long-term commitment to join. I was young, too. Like, you know, when you're young,
4
you can't
under
really ask
for the
your mom
round.
to go, visit other gangs to see if they would be better for you. Like, I got a chance here.
All
I'd
right.
like to see
Let's
what
let
the
her
Bloods and
rip.
Crips offer. You know, this is a pretty big contract. That's a good gang to join if you're going to die, like if you're 20 or 30. What if you make it to 90 and you're still in this gang? Like, you have to do gang stuff. You're going to be doing drive-bys, and you're like, guys, I can't even see good at night. I shut out the wrong side of the car the other day. I'm 100. Like, we should do this earlier in the day when I'm old. Maybe I could work the books or something. I don't know if we have an office job, but we should get an office job. Sell stuff afterwards.
Hey, this is Jeff, and if you listen to any other station besides Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup, tell them, Blair.
Well, Jeff, it's like Cyclops wearing an eye patch. It don't make no sense.
Hey, this is Jeff Foxworthy.
Larry the Cable Guy here. Happy to bring you
Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup. The weirdest one for me is when people come up and they hand you a phone and they go, hey, this is my dad. Will you say hello to him? I'm like, I don't even know who you are. What in the world am I going to say to your dad?
Well, you know what's even better than that is when they go, hello? Hey, what's going on, buddy? It's Larry the Cable Guy. Who? Larry the Cable Guy. Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Listen anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Prescription products require an online physician consultation and are only available if the physician determines a prescription is appropriate. Subscription required. See website for full details and important safety information.
Hey guys, how's your game going? If you know what I mean. A lot of you know me, but you may not know my name. I'm sildenafil, the active ingredient in that little blue pill. You know, that helps guys with ED. I'm super excited to tell you I've moved into a generic pill that you can get at forhims.com. Gosh, every guy wants to perform his best, but not everyone could afford me. I mean, that little blue pill. But now I can be yours at forhims.com. Hims connects you with licensed doctors who can evaluate you, and if appropriate, can prescribe me online. And then I get delivered right to your door. So easy. And right now, your first online visit is free when you go to forhims.com/choice. Get started for free? That should make every guy stand up and cheer.
Well, you could have worse lives.
To start
There
your free
are
online
worse
visit, go to this
lives.
exclusive
I'll make
address,
worse than this. This one's the
forhims.com/choice.
first guy.
That's forhims.com/choice. For for your free online visit. forhims.com/choice.
It's Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Sirius XM 97.
The bottom line is people are human, and humans are depressed. It's part of being human. Human beings are depressed, and that's why we have yoga. Yoga is people going, you know what, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to put my own
All right,
butt in my own
13-footer
head
here.
and leave it there for a while. I'm going to roll into a ball and just kind of hang on to it. And that's the only way I can deal. My friend called me to do yoga the other day. She called me to do yoga. She goes, hey, you want to go to my yoga class? It's $15. I don't know if you know this, but you can stretch for free. All you need is a floor, and my place has a bunch of them. So I'm all set there. She goes, it's at 6 in the morning. You are going the wrong direction with this argument. You are headed the wrong way. Because I don't do stuff that I want to do at 6 in the morning, let alone don't want to do. You could be like, Andrew, Bill Gates is giving out $1 million to everybody named Andrew at 6 in the morning. Won't be there. Can't make it. Let me know if he's passing out $1,000 at noon. I'll try to come.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 4 under for the
Even
round.
then I don't know. And then she goes, they heat the room to
Coming off
110
a
degrees.
par on the
Once
last
again,
one. Let's
wrong
see what
direction.
happens here.
You are taking something undesirable and making it less desirable at every turn. That'd be like going, do you want to do karaoke? No. But everyone there will only be singing Adele. Still no. But it's in Bakersfield. No. Then more no. Extra no. Nope. Not going to make it. She tried to explain to me. She goes.
Great contact.
They have to
Nice
heat the
swing.
room because it loosens your muscles. Okay, all right. I have never been like, oh my gosh, I can't move. Is it only 70 degrees in here? What's going on?
Okay, we're about 200 yards out here.
I'm frozen solid. No, I am not doing Bikram yoga. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it, okay? The closest I've come is one time I touched my toes in Arizona. That's as close as I've come. Plenty for me. You should come on. What I do, if somebody invites me to something I don't want to do, I just invite them to something they don't want to do more. You ever use that technique? Hey, do you want to do hot yoga?
Looks like you're going to hit some sand here.
They heat the room to 200. The instructor has a flamethrower. Come on by. It's a 4-hour class. You know, the thing is, yoga class, too, I'm uncomfortable because I know it's not competitive, but you know when you are not good. Because the teacher keeps coming over to you. Am I right? Every pose, the teacher's right behind you. Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay, because you are not even close. You are not even close.
Well, you're on the green. That is decent.
Are you injured? Because you seem like you have multiple
This one's for
hernias.
birdie.
Sit this one out, okay? Just sit it out. We don't have the liability for you. Just sit it out. People are very, very intense and passionate about yoga, right? And look, I think yoga is tremendous. It's very beneficial. One of the most beneficial things I take part in. But some people are crazy, and they say stuff like, yoga's fun. Okay, all right. Now hold on. Now, wait a minute. Yoga's not fun. Yoga's good. It's not fun.
5 under for the round.
If you say that, then I question if you've ever had fun before. I worry about you. Water slides.
Okay,
That's fun.
here we go.
Water slides are fun. There's a reason you don't go down the slide in Downward Dog. Wouldn't make it more fun. Nobody goes, dude, you see me down that slide? I totally cultivated awareness. When I splashed, I went, namaste. You see that? Snowboarding is fun. You don't get to the top of the hill and go, dude, I can't wait to spray powder down this and launch off that half pipe. How about you? No, I'm going to sit up here and plank. That's what I'd like to do. And then there's other people who are yoga purists, right?
Solid
They
swing.
don't like modernized yoga. They don't like it that it's become suburbanized. They're always like, this isn't real yoga. This isn't what Anandana did in 870 BC. Pretty sure Anandana also didn't have a $95 mat from Lululemon. Pretty sure. Thank you. That's it for me. You guys are great. Thank you very much.
I'd say it looks like around 145 yards from the pin.
I don't know. You guys may have some questions for me. You're like, what is this dude? Dominican? Part Puerto Rican? Okay. No? Nobody? Anybody guess white? Anybody do that? That's closer, actually. The actual answer is extremely white. I'm so white that when it snows, I go outside and I'm like, it's time for sports.
Doesn't look like it's on the fairway, but it's all
Pretty
right.
white. And I don't talk about my heritage that often. I don't, because I'm white. I don't know if you've ever been around somebody trying to wedge white heritage into a conversation, but that can get awkward quickly. It can. Because it's either boring or horrific. Because white people, we've done a few things to a few groups of people over the years. You know, not all the bad things, but probably enough to round up. Like, I'm part Irish. That's not terrible. That's okay. They just hate each other, right? That's contained. I'm also part Dutch. They invented some stuff. Windmills. That was awesome. Slave trade. That was a terrible follow-up to windmills. It was. Yeah.
Okay, about an 18-footer here.
That was history's worst sequel. I'm also part German. Forget what they did. Right, no, of course not. Nobody forgets what they did, right? No. Wrong. There are people who forget what they did. And I call those people Germans. Yeah. And I say that because I once told that joke, and there was a German couple in the crowd, and as soon as I said the word German, they wooed. Which is a terrible idea. If you're German, it is. If you're German, your number one rule should be, wait. Wait to hear which German topic is going to be discussed. Maybe it's cars. You're a winner.
Sitting at 4 under for the round.
It wasn't cars. It was. But
17th hole coming up.
Like, we are Germans and we like to celebrate it. I'm sorry. That's my German accent. I apologize. Some of y'all are like, why so much sass? I don't know. I'm not sure. We just want to go to the clubs, you know? Und dance. Play the Bee Gees. I am an actor. Sometimes my agent will call me up. She's like, we have a German role we want you to audition for. They're always tough dudes, alpha males, mean guys. I always have to ask her, is he at all, whimsical?
On the green. A lot of work to do now.
I'm really bringing a lot of that to the table right
this
now.
For birdie.
They're always like soldiers or prison guards. I'd make a terrible German prison guard. I would. Just get your tushy into the cell. Is it comfy? Make it your own. Call it mine comfy. It got dark. I know, it did. It got a little dark at the end. I got it. I know it. That's right. But
pisses me off, Don't try and help me, because people try to help me, and they say, you know what you should do? You should go over to Nick Jr. and watch some Yo Gabba Gabba. That's what you should do. I don't feel like getting high with my 3-year-old, so...
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
Like, how did they make that? They're just like, okay, listen, we're going to get Jack Black and Elijah Wood to dance with a black dude dressed like an Oompa Loompa from the Flintstones. Seriously, I don't know if you've seen it, but Alice in Wonderland doesn't have anything as far as drug trips go compared to Yo Gabba Gabba, is what I'm trying to say.
And in the hole.
Show that really makes me angry, though, is Secret Agent Oso. I want to punch him in his little teddy bear face. For those who don't know this show, the premise of
And
Secret
that'll
Agent
keep
Oso
you
is
at
that
4
a
under for the
secret
round.
agent stuffed teddy bear.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
Will parachute in from outer space to help a kid learn to tie his shoes. That's the show. He will be working on a satellite next to the moon, and his pager goes off like he's a weed dealer. He goes, brrr, brrr. It's like, Timmy needs help tying his shoes. He's like, oh crap, I'm on my way. And he parachutes in. Now here's where it gets good. When he gets there, we find out that he doesn't know how to tie shoes himself.
Oops.
That's the whole job he was brought in to do.
Pretty deep rough here. Not going to sugarcoat
The
it.
animal government works just like ours. Let's not forget the fact that he was working on a satellite in outer fucking space. But he can't tie shoes? I guess it's all tang and Velcro up there for Oso. Doesn't have to worry about it. And normally that wouldn't bother me, but the reason this bothers me is because he doesn't ask the wolf or one of his friends for help. How does he get help? He asks your kid through your
Okay, you're on the dance floor.
and
Good
then
stuff.
waits for a response. That is not how you make smarter kids. That is how you
For
make
the
serial
birdie
killers,
here.
all right? Talking to inanimate objects. Are you kidding me? I mean, we had questions. Famous question asked us. Mr. Rogers had the best one. Hi, how are you, neighbor? But he moved on so shit didn't get awkward. You know what I mean? Not also, this is what he does. He goes, oh, I can't remember. Does the rabbit go around the tree or through it? He just sits there and blinks at your kid for 30 seconds. Just rude as hell. And then at the end of the 30 seconds, he always says, thanks. Like no matter what the kid said at home, it's all right. Some kid, how you tie your shoes? You put your thumb in your butt? Yep, that's how you tie your shoes, Johnny. Well done. That wasn't even one of our options, but you saw through our trick question. Everybody's a winner, Johnny. Everybody's a winner. And I know what they want. I'm not stupid. I know other people are like, this guy doesn't
Good
understand
job out
preschool
there.
programs.
5 under at the end of your round today. All right, thanks for playing. We'll see you next time.
The goal is, I know, they want the kid to say the right answer. It goes around the tree, and then, then it's interactive. But that gap is too damn long. There has to be some kid at home who's like, rat goes